been the same. Things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? No, but I'm on this earth. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Check, hell yeah.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
The ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Don't get nervous.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Ready.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That was 2nd down 1 for Murray. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Latavius Murray.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down, New Orleans.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
A gain of 4. It's now
on 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That'll be complete to Cook. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy. They didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and goal from the 1. Bree's going to sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. From the gun, it's Breeze. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
30-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll have it pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
Jackson.
It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Third down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Jackson from the shotgun. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Alex Anzalone in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, complete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty, and the Saints will have the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. They've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there. On
2nd down now, it's Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
That's right, baby.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Saints 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now Breeze on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Saints.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Murray. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Murray,
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up.
They go with Murray again.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime makes had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. They'll turn to Kamara. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second and 11 now. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
4 yards. Complete to J.K.
To throw again is Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Yard line.
Jackson will throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone for Baltimore. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They give to Burton, the fullback, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
And it's 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run again to the fullback Burton. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
At the 37-yard line.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Down. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
The Saints 1st down.
On 1st down, Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Murray. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready. 5-8. 5-8. Kill.
They run it again with Kamara. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
And it's third down.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Today's final score, Saints 17.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.